Hidden Object Guru here with hot new game Rover Mechanic Simulator. It's still in early access, as you can tell. Pseudo doesn't work on Mars. I don't know what pseudo is. Do people know what that is? Let's Google that. Okay, we've got our update. That's all great. We just played Occupy Mars the other day and we're quite delighted by it. So now we're playing the game that's kind of a cute tie-in, Rover Mechanic Simulator. Of course, I am Hogaroo. I thought it was all going to be capped. That was naive of me to assume. Alright. Thank you. Fingerprint scanning. Oh, that's cute. Alright. Let's play this game, people. Alright. Quite fresh engineer. An entirely fresh, in fact. Follow steps like this and you will learn more about working as a rover mechanic. Thanks. Follow markers. Oh, okay. I can have objectives panel whenever I want. Mouse cursor changes depending on whether or not you're looking at an interactable object. You can't interact. Maybe you haven't unlocked the object yet. Blah, 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 blah. There's no object. Fully visible dot means you can interact. Side panels. Ooh. Alright. 4, 5, and 6. Gotcha. So let me try that. 4, 5, 6. Well, that is handy. Alright, let's do it. Shouldn't we close this to keep the air from... Ah, yeah. Okay. Hey, Wesley, what's up? Was ist los? Hey, welder. Nice. I cannot pick it up. Got a couple of torque wrenches. Maybe drills. What a cute little rover here. Alright, let's do it. I'm going to grab all of our tools and get to work. That is a tablet, which you will tell us, Ooh, cordless drill. Okay. Now that you have the tools, you're almost ready to start work. Walk around the hangar and we'll explain to you what each specific dice does. Nice. Yeah, okay. Well, obviously, I need to get to know about them before I use them. That's just common sense, people. Okay. Workbench? Yeah. Find out which components of the sets are damaged. You can easily replace them. At this workbench, you can also clean the dirty parts. You can't analyze or repair parts which are dirty. Makes sense. You have to always have to 3D print specific set components. Avoid too much work. You can also print the entire set. It's, of course, a more expensive solution. Gotcha. So, probably focus on cleaning and repairing before 3D printing. Understand completely. No, this is a related Mars game, Horror King. It's a spin-off of that Mars game, Occupy Mars. To help with the crusher, you can recycle bad parts. Nice. Oh. So there's like grinders in there that turn into raw material that I use in the 3D printer? Gotcha. Okay. I see. More resources by getting quests? What is this? The Master Control Unit, if you will. Oh, main control unit. Thinking about Tron, as I always am. That's why I wrote that Tron short film that time. Martian distribution of Linux. Okay. Pseudo doesn't work on Mars, so I can't take over the system. Okay. Oh, I see. Alright, every time you finish the job, you have to plug the wireless configurator into the rover and use the rover UC Okay. That's weird, but I can do that. Sure, go for it, Horror King. Use the PCB table to find out which components of printed circuit boards, PCB, are damaged so you can replace them. Nice. Remember that you don't always have to 3D print specific PCB components. If you want to avoid too much work, you can also print an entire PCB. Cool. This is, of course, a more expensive solution. I would imagine, yeah. Oh. Nice, so I can turn the radio on and off. Is that it? Are we good? Do I know everything? I think I know everything. Alright, time to start a new quest. Which they definitely didn't tell me how to do. Alright. Okay. Different companies. Uh-oh. Oh, that's weird, Horror King. I guess it was a problem on your end. Okay. Never start an order you can't complete. Nice. To task, all the important information you need is displayed on the right side of the screen. Each order is a small note that informs you the problem might be. Information on many resources you can get for completing the order. Nice. Alright, let's do it. Hey, Sojourner. Now, what is premium versus standard service? Oh, I can't do it yet because I haven't learned how to play the game. As can be easy, everything seems to be fine except for one wheel. Would you be so nice to find out what causes the problem? Will do. Minimum part durability, 50. Rank required, basic. Resources, 200. Nice. Experience, 300. Yeah, I'll take that job. Okay. Nice. Ooh. You can finish orders without repairing the rovers? Lacking any parts. We do not recommend the method. Might backfire. You have to... Why would I finish order without repairing it when my job is to repair rovers? Missing parts tab. You can see all the parts you need that you detached from the rover that is currently being repaired. Finish the task before you can't, obviously. Final information. Preliminary analysis. Gotcha. Okay. Great. So, missing parts. None. Objective. Place the lift in the right place. Place the rover on the lift. Repair the rover. Start the drivers. Okay. Let's do it. And it's the wheel that's bad. So let's do this. Ensure rover's trying to special enough container to prevent damage. Oh, cool. So are these rovers tiny? Okay. Alright, so where is this rover that was just delivered? Outside? Outside. I see. Doing a lot of fingerprint scanning. Oh, Linux. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, that's cool. Okay. What? Can I not zoom in? It's weird that I can't zoom in to see what's going on here, right? Oh, there we go. Nice. Oh, well, this is just boss. Alright, perfect. That is strange, Horror King. Oh, look at this cute little guy. I had no idea he was this small. You were adorbs. Oh, wow, yeah, your wheel is trashed. Okay, so you click on the vehicle on the lift. During the repairs, you're using 3 different modes. Assembly mode, disassembly mode, analytics mode. 1, 2, and 3. So that's assembly, disassembly, analytics. Okay. Parts in the rovers and parts go directly into the warehouse. Access it through the warehouse tab in your tablet. Gotcha. Attach the parts you have in your warehouse. Nice. Oh. I understand. Now, how do I clean? Because you told me about assembly and disassembly. How do I clean? Alright, well, I've already found the wheel, but yes. Oof. That is not in good shape. Yeah, that wheel is in bad shape. Wheel plug's fine, though. Cover plate's fine, so it's just the wheel itself that's having issues. Those wheels aren't great. 72% is fine, you know, compared to 5%. Oh, this is so nice. Oh, whatever that part is not doing well. What about the solar paneling? 51%. I mean, nobody's paying me to replace all of this, but it's not in great shape. Except for the axles, or, in this case, bogie holder. Wheel actuator, bogie. What about all this circuitry stuff? Ah, here we go. You gotta have 3 movies before you're a franchise. A movie with a sequel isn't necessarily a franchise, but once you got 3 movies, unless it's a trilogy, you have to have at least 3 movies and an obvious interest in continuing to make movies. Okay, so I have to disassemble. Which I definitely know how to do. I don't, actually. How do I disassemble? Hold to remove. Okay. Oh, weird. Aww. Oh, this is so cute. We have to do every little part. Oh, dang. Okay, so I left click there to get close. It'd be nice if they had the little bucket I keep to the side to make sure I don't lose any screws. I just don't see 2 movies as being called a franchise. Okay, printing. Now that you have the damaged part, you have to print a new one. We have just unlocked a 3D printer. Thank you. I'm not going to forget to take the new wheel from the printer. I'm not a monster. Okay, I'm a monster. Okay. I would like a wheel, please. It cost me 283 resources. I have to wait 30 seconds. That's fine. So it's going to come out here. Be nice if you could see it printing, as, you know, many real 3D printers let you do. Anytime you're ready. Boom. I see what you're saying, Horror King, but I think it's clear by the time Thunderball happens that, you know, you're dealing with a franchise. In the case of James Bond. Alright, so now I... See? She agrees. Hold to assemble. I would like to put that wheel on. What happened now?
Stop throwing your dirty masks on my desk.
No. I will, though. You're welcome. See?
You can clean this later.
You know it. Alright. Now we put on the plate, and we put in the major screws. Well, that was convenient. Horror King says hello. She said hello, but in a weird nonsense language that no one knows. Which she's continued speaking in for some reason I can't fathom. The rec connector. Resetting the ECU. Use the ECU configurator. Nice. If I fix the special connector you have to plug in first, and if you need to know, you can plug in the connector only if no parts of your Rover are missing, obviously. Connector is in the Rover. Always do it at the very end. Wait. Oh, okay. You configure the drivers and connect to the restart, and you have to start again. Okay. Alright, so in order to stick the connector into the Rover, exit the repairing view and press 2 for assembly mode. It's fine, you should be able to stick it in without any problems. Disconnect, press 1 to assembly mode. Okay, let's do it. Alright, and... Are we good? Alright. I know. That's true, Saunders. Oh, wow. Oh my god. You have to create a path from the battery to the output, and you click on a blank tile, the inventory panel on the left. All the available pieces for that place. Just click on the right block in the inventory. Okay. Reach the target voltage is shown in the top right corner of the screen. Okay. So where's the battery? So there's the battery, there's the circuit. Okay. I see. How do, there we go. I'm like, how do I rotate this? Well, with buttons, Hogaroo. One, two, three, 4, 6, 7. Is that significant? I gotta stop doing this. How do I remove? Oh, whoops. Sorry. Delete. It's the middle button, everybody. Of all things. My god, I gotta stop doing that. I keep thinking I can drag them over. No, you have to click the space you want first. Are we done? Alright, how do I test it? Okay. Okay. Now +4 and +4? That's a weird system, but I stand by it. Okay. Well, I think organizer of the attack is a bit much, Saunders. It's really more funder of the attack. Okay, let's do this. It's not like he was Carlos. Okay. Who I just found out is still alive. Carlos the Jackal. Still alive. Ilyich Ramirez Sanchez. Currently in jail in France. I know, right? Who guessed? I think we're done. I think we completed our rover repair. Oh, why can't I take out the configurator? It's already configured, right? So, am I not done? Thought we were finished here, guys. Yes, I'm trying to remove the configurator. We just addressed that. True, but I'm just saying there's a difference between inspiring and funding and organizing. I'm just saying be careful about what terms you use.
When speaking about clothing.
Yes, as we often do. Stockings were hung by the chimney with care.
It's driving me crazy.
Yes. Okay, but you told me to configure it. And now that I've configured it, you're not letting me take the configurator out. Why? See the issue, right? Well, this is strange. How do I finish a job? Are we done? Override grain controller, great. Terminal. No, that's good. Sorry, I don't know much about operating Linux. What is that? Snake! Oh, we're playing Snake, everybody. Just want to quickly get the high score on Snake, then we'll go back to the actual game. Do 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 do. Have you ever watched a YouTube video of probably a computer, but maybe a person, playing a perfect game of Snake?
Yes.
It's very upsetting. Alright, got the high score. What the hell? Oh, I can loop around the side of the map in this version of Snake? That's weird. That actually makes Snake a lot easier. Like, ridiculously easy, I would say. What's that? Yeah. Like, you can just keep going in a straight line till you cross over. Yeah, it depends on the organization, Saunders. Of course, there's like descriptions of Osama bin Laden hearing about 9/11 and being like, "Oh, so that happened. Cool." It's not like he was ordering, "Okay, do the 9/11 now." He heard about it as a plan. He gave them the money. They pulled it off. It was Al-Zakari who was actually no, not Al-Zakari. Maybe it was Al-Zakari, who was actually the planner and shot caller in Al-Qaeda. He was a funder and a figurehead. He wasn't, giving direct orders to do specific things. And that doesn't mean he didn't deserve to get shot in the face. Obviously he did. But I'm saying, use accurate terms. Personally, I'd rather see him arrested and jailed, but that's because I believe in, what's that thing? Law and order? I don't believe it. Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, thank you, KSM. Oh, Al-Zakari was the ISIS guy? Okay, what part am I doing wrong here? Alright, so, I fixed the wheel. What do we do next? Okay, restart the driver, repair the Rover, restart the drivers. I've done that. Ah, screw you. I had to go into my menu to complete the order. Alright, that's fine. Alright, let's do another one. So this one's got a bearing issue and bearing cover issue. Bearing's the spinny part inside the wheel, right? Yeah. Okay. Thank you. No premium tasks. Salvaging resources. Got some parts you no longer need. You can destroy them. Lock them for you. We've locked it for you. Destroying parts via crush, you'll get some resources in return. The less part is damaged, the more resources you get. Nice. Do 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 do. Oh. 3 resources. Thanks for that, guys. Okay, time. Hey, no time limit. So I have to destroy. I have to remove and destroy, then replace anything with less than 50%. Wait. I wish this line was just a titch more visible on screen.
Is Tiro tech savvy still?
No?
They're refusing to pay their cable bill.
What?
Well, because the appeal that Rogers and Bell had for them using their lines and more
Oh,
money
of course.
just got overturned once again.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they owe us money, so we're not paying our bill until they pay us the millions of dollars they owe us.
Good for them.
Stop screwing around in court.
Yeah, because I just got an email from them being like, you have to pay $10 more a month because we lost that lawsuit. So.
But they didn't. They got overturned.
Yeah, that's this week. Last week they had lost it. Okay, so it's the bearing that's at issue, but which wheel? Let me just take a look at it. Does one of these wheels look obviously bad? Alright, so I'm just going to examine the backside, because that's where the bearing is, right? Yep, alright, that's what I thought. Alright, so let's examine the bearing cover. No, that's not it. Was that it? Bearing cover. Why can't I look at that? Oh, I had to zoom. Gotcha. That's the cover plate. That's the bearing cover. That's the Boji. Okay, it's not that one either. Oh, this is so cool how close we can get in on this thing. Oh, that bearing cover is basically fine. Here's the cover plate. Love the color coding they're doing. Favorite game that I live streamed last year. Oh, that's tough. A lot of good games last year. I really liked Man of Medan. Like a lot.
Too long ago to remember.
She thinks that was too long ago to remember. Technically, I'm obliged to say that my favorite game that I live streamed last year was Girls in Panzer, because this is a Girls in Panzer focused channel. But that one was pretty good too. Wait, haven't I checked all the bearings? I was told that a bearing cover was at issue here. And I'm not seeing anything that's not at least yellow. See? Bearing cover, 97%. This one's down at 63, but that's not worth replacing. What did I miss here? I may have been misled about what's wrong with this thing. Let me check my cart. It works fine with the Sojourner seems to have more problems than previously assumed. Before you saw the bearing must have been sustained damage, caused it to deteriorate much quicker. Oh! Okay, so you're saying it's going to be the same wheel that I replaced. I probably should have been. Gun Pixies was good too, don't get me wrong.
Well,
big fan of Gun Pixies. But you know.
That was last year.
Yeah. She's lost track of time for reasons. I guess I have to... okay, I'll take the bearing cover off and I'll look at the bearings on this wheel. Alright, so... Okay. Now we know how to remove things. Or we used to. Yeah, I'm trying to remove the wheel plug. Oh, I haven't analyzed it yet. It's in perfect condition, surprising no one. Alright, so. There we go. Such a cool feature. Boom. Okay. I see. 2. I feel like you don't need this powerful a drill to take screws this tiny out. I feel like it should be making a much smaller sound. Although I've been wrong before. Yay! Alright, now let's get a look at this bearing. Okay. Oh, okay, I see the issue now. Dang. Yeah, that bearing is in real bad shape on the inside. Alright, so let's remove this. Yes, I know I have to unscrew it from this side. Boom. Perfect. Oh, weird that I can't move the camera around for that. Nice. Oh. She's gone mad again, people. It happens more often than you'd think. Is that correct?
Yep.
See, she agrees with me. So now we need to put the bearing back on. But for that, I need a fresh bearing, which I don't already have. Alright, so I need a bearing and a bearing cover. Okay. Yes, I know. Can I type in a few letters? Okay, there we go. Wheel bearing, resolve bearing. Bearing! Oh, crap. Which bearing cover do I need? Let's see which one I got ready to throw away. There's 2 sides of a bearing cover is the problem. Bearing cover B is the one I need. But I thought I destroyed the wheel. Oh, this is a different wheel? Or did the wheel get destroyed again? No, I never examined the wheel. Dodoy. This is the wrong item. I don't need to wield an overhead crane at the moment. Okay. So glad I can type in what I want. You okay there, woman? So there's my bearing. There's my bearing cover B. In a minute, we'll be ready to go. This is not your job to upgrade robots in this game, Pedro. Your job is to delicately repair robots. By the way, I love that we're on Mars to the extent that we have giant semi-rigs on Mars, but we're still using these guys to explore. Doesn't that seem like a bit of a stretch? Yeah, like, because literally this thing ran out of power, right? So they sent that bad boy to go collect it. Couldn't you have just sent that in the first place? It's got a drill arm, for God's sake. Okay, that might not actually be a drill arm, but still, it's pretty badass. Alright, I got 2 items ready to go, which for some reason come in cases? I don't get that. Okay, here we go. Yes, I would very much like to put a bearing on there. I'd like to put a bearing cover B on there. Nice. Yeah, this game, like, if you like simulation games, this might be, like, the big simulation game of the future. I could see that happening. Put the wheel on. I never bothered to scan the wheel, but it doesn't matter. I'm sure it's... Actually, you know what? No. Let's scan the wheel just to make sense. Alright, so... Wait, what the hell just happened? Oh, I can't put the wheel on until I... Okay. My bad. That's a little embarrassing.
You should tilt that screen that way.
Oh, okay.
So I can look over it a little more.
There you go, woman. Turn this bad boy. So I can't switch here.
What was my favorite game of last year?
Good question. Something with Mario? Oh, Luigi's Mansion.
No.
No?
No.
Too frustrating?
It's a little bit flawed.
Alright, let's put on the
In
plug.
For the first, 2 or 3 levels, it's a 1-player game. Then you unlock all the 2-player stuff.
And it's basically unplayable for one player.
And
yeah.
I'm like, if it's a 2-player game...
Just tell me that.
Tell me it's a 2-player game.
All
but
right.
it is impossible to beat the game single player. Well, I mean, it's not impossible, but it's not possible for me to.
No, it's not. Okay. Here you go, regulator. Let's go do a puzzle.
It actually could have been a really fun game for us to play together, but I did not know that until it was way too late. I knew there was a 2-player option, but the last few Mario-style games that there's been a 2-player option, it's been like, oh, okay.
Oh, I do.
You can do it, but you don't have to. I'm like, that would be great, except you didn't start out as a 2-player game.
It's madness, all right.
Oh, when friends' kids were over here at Christmas and they were playing it, they started a new game, and there were 2 of them, and one of them was disappointed to find out that they couldn't play it 2-player because, of course, it was
that stuff's
game.
halfway through the game. Yeah, I know.
I might be exaggerating as to how far into the game it is, but still.
Far enough.
Far enough.
All right, so we need a final target battery power of 5. So we've got +2, +3, -2, -1. That's a problem. Because as you can see... Oh, no, wait. I'll do -1 and then 2 +2s. +3s. And we'll get to 5. Yay! Science! We finished configuring it. Nice work, us. So now we can just end the job and collect our delicious cash. Right? Yeah. To use the vernacular, booyah. Alright. Not at the moment. Alright, okay, Crushinator. Please salvage this. Wow, bearing's valuable. Who would have guessed? Anyway, I've been the Hidden Object Guru. Thanks for coming on this journey with me. This is not just painless, but like a genuinely really well-made mechanic simulator game, to the point where I'm like, why wasn't Tank Simulator this good? You know, Tank Simulator, the game that when you started it, it didn't load the floor of the garage you were in and you just fell endlessly. And we restarted it twice and it didn't work all 3 times. Yeah, that was bad. This wing, if they could do that here, this would be, hoo boy, pretty impressive. Anyway, I've been the Hidden Object Guru. Thanks for coming on this journey with me. If you had a good time and you'd like to see more, there's buttons for that coming up. Questions, suggestions, related whatnots, go in the comments section below the video. We will see you back here for more new and upcoming games. But until then, I'm going to say that's right. Au revoir.